Hi, I'm Götz, founder of SIDJUA. What you will see in the following minutes is a live demo, multiple AI agents working together. Everything happens in real time. A quick note, you're watching this on my German YouTube channel. I've been creating content here for years about my life in the Philippines. My community knows me, and besides showing you what I've been building, they deserve to know why I didn't publish new videos these past weeks. Let me show you what's on screen. On the left, you see how this system is structured, like a company. At the top, the CEO, that's me in this demo, that's you in your company later. The human who gives the commands. Below the CEO assistant, this should always be a big AI model, smart but also expensive, like a real CEO assistant. You don't do the work yourself, you tell someone to get it done for you. In the middle, the manager. Think of a department head with a team. The manager looks at the task and decides who in my team should handle this. At the bottom, the team, the specialists, Mistral for code, Quen for research, Scout for creative work. Smaller models, cheaper to run. You see 3 here, but this scales. You run a bigger company, you add more specialists. The empty box, that's the point. Add as many as you need. I've limited the demo to 4 by now. On the right is the governance audit trail. It says complete decision chain, every action logged, and it means it. Now, what you see here is curated for readability. Who decided what, who delegated to whom, who spawned which worker. What you don't see here is the full internal reasoning, what each AI actually thought before deciding. That would be too noisy for a live demo, but it is captured. Every thinking trace, every token, every API call, it's all in the backend logs, available on request under NDA. For compliance audits, for debugging, if something goes wrong, you trace it back to the exact agent, the exact moment, the exact reasoning. Why am I showing an early version? Because this space moves fast. OpenAI, LangChain, Crew AI, everyone builds agent systems now, but SIDJUA is different, built for enterprise from day one. You can check every decision, you control the costs, and your rules, the AI agents will follow them. The full product is still weeks away, not next year, but this demo already shows you the core idea. Quick note on technology. This runs on Cloudflare Workers AI, 5 different AI models working together, big models for strategy, small models for execution. You choose your providers in production. Okay, let's see it work. I'll fade out now and guide you with my voice.
Let's start simple. I'm asking, what time is it? Watch the CEO assistant. It recognizes this is a trivial question, no need to bother the manager or specialists. See, GPT handled it directly, 4 seconds, no delegation, no overhead. And the answer is honest, I don't have access to real-time data. That's correct, no AI model knows the actual time. The point is, the system knew this didn't need the full team. Now a creative task, write a haiku about AI. Watch the chain. CEO assistant delegates instantly to the manager. DeepSeek analyzes the requests. Creative writing. It picks Scout, our creative specialist. Scout writes the haiku. And then the result flows back up the chain. Worker to manager, manager to CEO assistant, CEO's assistant presented to you. That's the full loop. Every step visible, every decision logged. Now I'm asking for 2 things at once, a haiku and some code, both about AI. Watch what the manager does. It detects that this is not one task, it's 2 distinct tasks, and it splits them automatically. See, 2 specialists launched at the same time, Scout for the haiku, Mistral for the code, running in parallel, not one after the other. Scout finishes the haiku, Mistral takes longer for the code, that's normal. Code generation needs more tokens. This part is sped up, both results are collected, put together and sent in a combined answer back up. This is task intelligence. One request, automatic decomposition, parallel execution, synthesized results. Now the most important demo for enterprise customers, watch carefully. First, my query appears. The system acknowledges what I asked. Then, immediately, the governance engine scans the input for regulatory keywords. See these flags: EU AI Act, Financial Services, GDPR. These appeared before any AI model started thinking. This is not AI-generated analysis. This is deterministic rule matching, 0 milliseconds decision time. The system knows these regulations apply. It doesn't guess, it doesn't hallucinate compliance advice. Look at the manager's decision, 0 milliseconds. That's because the governance engine bypassed the normal LLM decision entirely. For regulated tasks, compliance routing is hard-coded, not probabilistic. Each flag shows its source. EU AI Act Article 6 for high-risk systems, GDPR Article 22 for automatic decision-making. These are not warnings, they are legal references. The analysis itself comes from the AI model, but the routing, the decision that this needs compliance handling, that's deterministic, enterprise difference. This is what separates SIDJUA from every other multi-agent framework. Compliance beats the model, rules beat intelligence. Now let's see the specialists work on the same task simultaneously. The manager detected all specialists and launched a parallel spawn. Every active specialist gets the same task. Watch them come in at different speeds, different models, different approaches. Scout delivers literary craft, that's what creative models do. Quen takes a conceptual analytics angle, Mistral intercepts code more literally. But here's what matters. The manager doesn't just put the results next to each other, it evaluates them. It compares the approaches and makes a recommendation. That's governance, not just orchestration. While different tests are shown, I'm show you something that you should care about. I'm going to swap AI models live while the system is running. No restart, no code change. Old model out, new model in, just by mouse click. Different model, different reasoning, but the same governance structure, same audit trail, same compliance rules. Why does this matter? Because if your AI provider raises prices tomorrow, you swap them out today. If a model gets worse after an update, you switch. No downtime, no migration project. That's vendor independence. Let me be transparent about this one. In a full production system, when a specialist can't handle a task, it escalates back to the manager. The manager then finds a different specialist. We've tested this with queries like emergency scenarios. A worker recognizes it can't help and pushes it back up. The manager adapts, tries a different approach, and the entire recovery is logged. In this alpha, escalation works in principle, but isn't always reliable. Workers rarely self-assess as unable, they try anyway, which is actually a common AI problem. The production version will have explicit capability boundaries. The key point, in a flat system, when something fails, the whole pipeline breaks. In SIDJUA, the manager adapts. That's the difference between a demo and a production system. And let's look at the cost. After every task, you see a breakdown per agent. We don't just track tokens used, we separate input tokens from output tokens, because they cost different amounts. GPT-4o output costs 4 times more than input, Claude Opus 5 times more. Without this breakdown, you lose cost control. And it's per agent. You see exactly which specialist costs what. At thousands of requests per day, this is the difference between cost control and surprise invoices. And we even break it down per agent and per project.
Let me be honest about what you just saw. What works today? Trivial detection, simple queries handled directly, no unnecessary overhead. Token tracking per agent with input-output breakdown, you see exactly what each model costs and why. The compliance flag detection, input and output gets scanned. Deterministic governance routing, compliance tasks bypass LLM decisions entirely. Full decision logging, every step recorded with reasoning traces. Smart task splitting, multi-part requests automatically decomposed across specialists. Live hot swap, replace any AI provider at runtime. No restart, no code changes. Escalation handling, workers can refuse tasks, manager adapts and reroutes. Multiple AI providers, no login to OpenAI or anyone else. Auto-continue workflow, no manual intervention between phases. What's coming? Memory. Agents will remember past conversations. Budget enforcement. Hard limits that stop agents before they spend too much. Custom compliance rule sets. Upload your company's policies as detection patterns. air-gap deployment, run the entire system on-premise with no external API calls. Enterprise features, RBAC, audit export, data residency. This demo is alpha. The full product's weeks away, but not next year. So what did you see? AI agents that explain their decisions, clear structure, strategy at the top, management in the middle, workers at the bottom, cost control built in, not just automation, real oversight. That's SIDJUA. Interested? Let's talk. Questions? I closed this video for commenting. Please direct your comments and questions to contact@SIDJUA.com. And if you believe in what we are building and want to be part of the journey, whether as a partner, a pilot customer, or a supporter, reach out. I'm always happy to talk.